The future of U.S. highway construction appears dim. New Minnesota Vikings Stadium becomes reality, and massive Texas chemical plant to create jobs. That and more on Construction News Tracker, brought to you by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. The future of the American highway construction business appears grim. Because of diminished spending on infrastructure projects nationwide, some noted highway contractors are leaving the field for greener pastures, mainly because of a drop in spending, leading to less profit. A similar scenario is playing out in the jobs market. AGC Chief Economist Ken Simonson says despite the fact construction unemployment has dipped to 9% following the recession, it'll be next to impossible for the industry to return to former levels as thousands have retired, returned to school to develop skills in other fields, or just plain dropped out. ARTBA, the American Road and Transportation Builders Association, however, sees 5% growth in construction spending next year to nearly $136 billion. Chief economist Dr. Allison Premo Black believes airport projects will post double-digit expansion, bridge and tunnel expansion 5%, while waterway and rail construction will grow by 5% as well. The American Highway Users Alliance and Volvo Summit last month brought key lawmakers to voice their concerns about the future. First, Senator Barbara Boxer.
So as a result of the fuel efficiency that we're seeing, and as a result of better mileage on even regular cars, and the Obama administration's worked hard to raise the fuel economy standards, as a result of all these things, guess what's going to be in the Highway Trust Fund 2015? Nothing. Think about it. Nothing.
House Transportation Committee Chair Bill Schuster indicated it'll be tricky to get a funding bill passed.
We're not going to ignore the funding issue, but I think it's important that we need to build the case. We need to make sure the American people know that there's a problem. And if we lead talking about funding, I think that diminishes what we have. We've got to build the case to the American people that there is a problem, make sure they understand it. So I think it's important for a group like you to make sure you're involved. When it comes to funding, I think you got to consider everything.
From all appearances, neither political party is keen to begin putting out numbers for new highway funds, which would leave it up to the White House to make a move. An assortment of construction industry associations have projects underway to raise public awareness. Among them is the Case Road Tour, which brings Case dealers together with community leaders and citizens in an effort to spur infrastructure growth and spending. Two such events are right around the corner. December 12th at Auburn, Virginia, and December 17th at Sacramento. You can get all the details at direstates.com. As of this moment, construction is underway on a new $975 million stadium for the Minnesota Vikings. Groundbreaking was earlier this week. Mortensen Construction is the contractor, with the city of Minneapolis and the state splitting roughly 50% of the cost. The Metrodome replacement will have 1.7 million square feet and be completed in 2016. Expect an influx of new jobs in southeast Texas if the Dutch builder follows through with plans just revealed. Their methanol plant at Beaumont will produce 5,000 metric tons per day. The billion-dollar-plus project is expected to begin construction next summer and create upwards of 3,000 construction jobs. Do you know what it costs to live in your community? Do you hope to move to a different area and want to know what it'll cost you? Well, two federal agencies have teamed up to provide Americans with this important information. Economists believe that upwards of 50% of a family budget goes to housing and transportation. If you're the moving type, HUD and DOT want you to have the answer. Using the internet, go to Location Affordability Portal, enter the address of your potential new home community, and the site will calculate your housing and transportation costs. Again, that's the Location Affordability Portal. Finally, the high cost of living hasn't affected its popularity. This is Construction News Tracker, watching out for the industry that makes the world a better place. Brought to you by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. Reach us anytime at facebook.com/4constructionpros or at Twitter, where you can leave a comment or share us with friends using hashtag Construction News, as the streaming web never ends.